Good morning, guys. Michael here, ChiCityYaker. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm recording the entire session start to end, and we'll see however long it takes for us to get our limit here. Now, of course, it's springtime for the Coho, but we're going to put some stuff out here and look to go after some spring kings. They've been around. We'll see how this goes. I had my prior video was focusing on them. We didn't get one, so consider this like a part 2, but we're going to record the entire thing non-stop, and it's going to be different for me because you guys will really kind of see how it is out here. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm looking for kings. I'm going to go big, put a paddle. This is actually a new one, custom flasher of ours called the Dead Toad Flasher, chrome blank here. So we're going to give this a shot and see if this is something that they're going to gravitate to. I'm going to put this off the rigger. It's a good looking flasher, I'll tell you that much. We'll get this back about 8 feet. We're gonna clip this guy on here. There's a ton of boats. It's actually crazy. It used to be that you would fish during the weekday and you pretty much got the water yourself other than the charters. In the last 2 years, I've seen an uptick in people fishing in the weekday. I don't know if all the retirees are coming out now or if, or what it is, but a lot of people are out. Maybe they're burning vacation days or something. All right, let's get this set down here, get our first line in the water. All right. And we'll see where that settles at. What's over here? Let's see. 16 down. Probably gonna go a little deeper than that. All right. Flasher's down there. Now, surprisingly, I've not seen any bait at all so far. All right, first line's out. Got that about 20 down. I think I'm gonna put out a plug here, just cause. Nothing wrong with doing that. So put this guy back here. And stretch them out. Now, I was out here yesterday and found fish in about inside of 30 feet of water. So far, I'm in 28 and I haven't seen any bait whatsoever, which is pretty interesting. All right, 30 out. We're gonna use our little 4-ounce torpedo weights here. Put this guy on. Probably gonna work this guy about maybe about 15 feet down or so. Start there. Let's see where our lines are at here on the live. It's about 10, probably go a little bit more. All right, we got that out. And then we're gonna put out the one that's been smoking all of our fish, our 3-color. In fact, I gotta get a board for this. Right now, I'm not too worried about getting the fish. I just wanna get my line set, and then I'm gonna start working and looking for where they're at. So with this guy out here, so we're gonna kind of cover some water. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats at least right here. Some of the other boats went south. I don't think it'll take us too long to figure out where these fish are at here. They'll move around quite a bit, They're gonna do what they want to do here. Get this line out. But absolutely beautiful morning. I mean, we were so overdue for a morning like this. It's been a really tough start to the spring with the weather, man. The winds have been brutal. And not to mention just the how cold it's been. So it's nice to get out here and not actually be freezing while I'm fishing. Kind of over that. Kind of over it. All right, let's get this guy up here. We're going to be using our little Ninja boards today. Love these little guys. Very convenient. And we'll get this off to the side. All right, lines are in. Now, our lead core bite's been really great for me lately. It's been taking all my fish, the lead core. So, not sure if these fish just want things stretched back a little bit away, or whatever the case may be, but it's definitely been very good lead core bite. So now that we got lines in, we're set. I'm gonna start looking for where these fish are at here. Start trying to locate where them. I haven't seen any bait whatsoever right now. I haven't seen any fish fly into the live just yet. So we're gonna have to kind of move around here and see where they're gravitating to. And that's the name of the game here. Just the other day, they were kind of just right out in front. So they will shift around, move around a bit. And I think these fish tend to move around, especially yesterday and today are both very calm. And I don't know, I've noticed that when you have a lot of calm weather and the lake is calm, those fish move around a lot more. And I don't know why that is. Maybe just because it's a lot easier for them to move around with all the currents are not as strong or something. And this is me just totally thinking out loud, right? Like, that could be completely, I am completely wrong, but my brain wants to think that maybe because the water is so chill that it allows them to just move around a whole lot more. The bait isn't being pushed around as much from the current, so those bait schools will move around. And yeah, it's just kind of my thought, but they're certainly not. I mean, I was just here yesterday and I was marking all kinds of stuff. There's fish all over the place, but now, nope. So we're gonna start turning our troll south and kind of zigzag in and out from about 30 into the shallows and bounce out and try to see where we can get some fish here. I would have liked to have been out on the water. I'm on the water now. It's like 6:40, line set. About 40 minutes behind. There was a boat next to me that back strap that they used to connect their boat to the trailer, they forgot to take one off, and so the boat was like stuck on the trailer. And because I have a dry suit, the guy asked me if I could go in there and maybe hit the cam strap to undo it. So I did go in, but I couldn't. Like, you couldn't feel what exactly I needed to do on there. So he ended up having to cut it. So between that and then having a little bit of a issue with my power hub acting funky, I think maybe the remote battery's probably dying. I probably need to replace it. And there's a spider right here, which I don't like spiders on my kayak. So get him out of the way. Yeah, so, ooh, we just got whacked on the lead core. Just got whacked on the lead core. I think the lead core is going to do the heavy hauling today. If we'll throw that plug for a little bit. Usually the plugs do really good right until right about now. Like, the sun's fully up over the horizon. Fishing that plug before then, in the dark, all the way up until like when the sun is, fully past the horizon, usually the most productive for me. But I'll soak it in there anyway, just cause. And if that guy doesn't go in a little bit, if we get a little more action on the downrigger or the lead core, and I'll switch that out pretty quick. I'm just gonna soak it for a little bit here, or at least until I go over some fish. I go through some fish and they don't react to it. Then I'll be like, okay, let's go ahead and switch this out. Absolutely beautiful morning though. What's that song? It's a beautiful morning. Oh, there's some fish right there. All right, we got one looking at the rigger. We got two looking at the rigger. One's falling back onto the fly. Is he gonna hit it? He's on it. They're chasing it. Two of them are on it right now. I should probably record this so you guys can see what I'm talking about, huh? Let's make some changes here. Well, that's good to see. We still got a fish chasing the fly. And we're running a big paddle too, so. Still chasing it. Another whack. That's two whacks. Two whacks on the lead core right there. Two whacks but no sticks. Still got a fish trailing the flasher fly. No, that fish fell off. Maybe he'll come up to the plug. Maybe we'll see. We already have a few boats coming in, so they've limited out. There you go, some more fish here. One's coming up right now, towards the bottom on the fly. Yeah, a couple of boats went in. They got their limit pretty quick. They were coming down from the south, so a little bit of sign right there. All right, 2 whacks on the lead core, no keepers. No, not yet. Oh, there's a bait ball. See if we can get whacked here. And hopefully we see some kings around here, man. It really would be nice. There's some fish right there. Got a couple fish in the spread right behind. They might run into that lead core here in a second. Come on, baby. Let's move our rigger ball up a little bit here. Some fish into the spread right there. Look at that guy right there. He swam down to the bottom. I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing bait. Well, I mean, there is a lot of bait in the harbor, so it could be that all that bait is pushed in. They're already doing their spawning thing. Looks like all the boats, everyone's scattered about in various depths of water right now. Wow, it's actually kind of shocked at how dead it is right here. Interesting. I thought today's video was going to be a lot shorter than what it's setting up to be here. We might be in a little bit of a spring grind, which is not really ideal here. But I think we'll find where they're at here soon. Just gotta cover water. So what I'm doing right now is I'm bouncing in and out from, you know, hitting close to 30. Once I get around 30, and I'll turn back in and come back in towards the teens. And kind of weaving in and out here so I can try and, there's some fish back there. Look at that one, came right off the bottom. That little guy came right off the bottom. Some fish are sitting on that bottom. He's just following it. There's another fish following. He's right here by the plug, but no response to that. So that plug's probably going to come off here in a second. But you can see these fish are sitting on the bottom. They're coming right up off the bottom. So either they're down there eating gobies. Look at him. He came right up off the bottom. Look, he's following up. He's coming up. Just kind of stalking it right now. He's kind of looking, but like, man, not really. Up. Look at that guy. He's interested. He's swiping at it. So right about 23 feet is where we're getting some activity. So I'm trying to keep an eye out here to see if we get some actual bites. But a lot of follows on the paddle right now. This is one of those things, and he kind of fell off, not interested. It's one of those things where it could be a colored thing, so I'll fish that one for a little while. I'll see if those fish keep coming in. If they don't come in and really go after the fly, then I'm going to change colors. It could be that's going to trigger them. Otherwise, that's going to be one of my adjustments as I think about the paddle. That lead core should be firing off. It's going right over those fish too. There's another one up high, a little coho coming through. Yep. All right. Starting to see activity here in about 23, 24 feet of water. So it's giving me a better indication of maybe where I should focus. Some more fish right there. Oh, we just took a plug bite. Okay, yep, I can see him right there. He just hit it and swam off on the live. Damn. Well, that's a good sign. I didn't have too high hopes with it, considering the sun's already up and just from prior experience, but it was nice to see a little activity there. So that's like, it's like three fish we've had whack our stuff but didn't stick so far. So We gotta find where the mother lode is at, though. I'm not seeing a lot of. There's one coming right there off the bottom. Look at him. That looks like a bigger mark. Like that could be potentially a king right there. That's a much bigger mark than a coho. Come on. Come on, take it. He's just looking at it. It could be the color of the blade. It might not want that color. It might have to switch that blade out. He's following it though. That's much bigger than a regular coho. He's just following it, just stalking it, looking at it. Usually when that happens, I don't see them hit it. They'll just follow him. He'll end up breaking off like he's kind of doing right there. Yeah. So it piqued his interest, but it wasn't enough to get him to stick around and hit. But that might have been a brown, possibly been a king. That was a much bigger mark than a regular coho that I'm used to seeing on here. All right, let's drop this down a little bit. Since I'm a little bit deeper water here, 27 feet, I'll drop that down a little bit more. We'll give that blade a little bit more of a shot, and then I'll switch it out to something else. I don't have all my king stuff, so pretty limited. But I do have another new blade I want to put out here. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh man, it's been 20 minutes and not one fish yet. I really thought it was gonna be lights out fishing. That was the whole concept for this video, was start to finish how fast we limit out. And of course the fish are like, nah, Michael, we're gonna make you work for this. There's another fish right there. He's coming up right next to the rigger ball. And so that's typically what you see, is the fish will come and look at the rigger ball first. That's a big reason why I run the my stuff tight to the ball, at least initially. And they're not shy, man. They'll come up right up to that rigger ball, look at it, and drift right back right into your flasher fly or spoon, and then whack it. So I can't believe the light core hasn't gone off yet. We've gone through some fish. Would have thought that we would have gotten something right there. First thing we're gonna do, let's change our speed up. Let's slow down a little bit here. I was going 2.5. I'm gonna slow down to 2.2 here. My thought process is these fish, as I've watched them come into the live, they haven't been like zipping around like I normally see them. They've been kind of, there's another one coming right into the spread. They're just kind of cruising by, so maybe they're a little bit lazy today for some reason. So we'll slow it down just a little bit here and see if it's a speed thing, perhaps. Maybe they're just being a little bit more lazier and don't want to have to move so fast. What I can't say is, from the boats that are around me, I haven't seen anybody dip in net yet either. So, I mean, there's that. I'm about to get pinched in by some boats. Yeah, you could tell it is not Fast and Furious fishing here. Everyone's spread out now, trying to figure out where these fish are at to some degree. All the boats are spread out from in the mid-30s out to up close. Everyone's trying to figure it out. Or at least where the mother lode is. Because they're somewhere. Let's bring this guy up a little bit. I think I'm probably gonna change that flasher is what I'm thinking. Give it another minute or two, or at least if I see one more fish come up to it and it doesn't react to it, then I'll switch that one out. It's now 7 a.m. and we're 0 for 3. Once this boat passes me and I'm clear, I'm gonna bounce to the outside here. I think I'm gonna go just a little bit deeper. We should be good. There's some fish coming in right there. Little small 2 Coho little mini pod. Yesterday, oh, just took a whack right there. They're just not sticking on the spoon today. That's crazy. It might just be that I need to put on some Dodger flies, but again, I am searching for kings, so I think maybe I might be making it harder on myself at this point, but we'll see how this turns out. All right, let's test that theory. I have an idea here. Let's take the plug off. We're gonna make some changes here. Let's take the plug off. Oh, look at them. Look at a couple fish right there. Just went by that flasher. I'm gonna change that. Let's take that. That 3 color should have went off already. It's insane that it hasn't. All right, what we're gonna do here, take the plug off, We're gonna put on a little mini flasher here, and we'll run this up high and see if that's what it is. If they just want something up, they want a little peanut, not a peanut, but a little 2-incher here. See what it is they want. Yeah, it's crazy. You got boats now, they're pushing out even deeper. Everyone's trying to figure out what's happening right now. All right, we'll put out a little mini flasher here. Looks good. All right. I don't think that'll take too long before that goes off. I do want to change. I think I do want to change that. I got a boat that's cutting right across my backside, and I got that 3-color there. I hope that guy doesn't get my stuff caught. It's not gonna be good for his motor. Okay, perfectly turned. All right, let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna change the flasher. Let's change this out. Today might not be the day for it. So we'll just change the colors on it and see if that does the trick. Sometimes it could be like that, man. Sometimes it's just a color thing. Could be the fly color, and I only really have this 1 4-inch fly, so I don't have all my stuff with me. But I wanted to try that new flasher. Now I'm gonna put on a new one for Mr. Chrome that hasn't even been released yet, I don't think. I don't even know what the name of this is, but it's a good looking one. So we'll throw this out there and see if the fish react to this a little bit better, perhaps. There's a little fish right there. He's coming up on that fly, I think. Yeah, he's on it. He's behind it. Let's see if he takes it, though. Look, there's a fish right there. He's jumping between the two flasher flies. See which one he goes after. Looks like he's up top. He's on it. He's probably gonna take it here. He's swiping at it. It's like he's playing with his food. Just take it already. It's gonna be a coho if anything, but oh no, he blew off of it. Wow. No, he's coming back. I think there's a second one there too. They might get competitive when one goes. He hit it. They're just not sticking. That's 4 fish that have hit and not stuck. These guys acting real finicky. And he's just following it at this point. Wow. Not how I thought today was going to go at all. You get so spoiled with like really great fishing, and then you get into a day where they just are a little funky. And before you know it, I'm going to have everything laid out on the deck because I'm cycling through stuff to see what exactly is going to get them to commit. At this point, I'm trying to get them to commit. You know. I'm going to check my lead core. Make sure it's good after those couple of whacks. Make sure the spoon's not messed up or fouled up or anything. Spoon looks good. All right. Doesn't hurt to check, you know. Sometimes they'll hit it and they'll knock it, and the hook will flip over the line, and you'll be trolling it all jacked up. So just want to make sure. I'm actually at this point surprised that this rod hasn't stuck a fish yet. Even the charter boats are all spread out. Like that goes to show you. They're all over the place as well. Actually, you know what? I want to change the fly out on this one. Let me make a change here. Well, we got one charter boat finishing up. Well, they got their limit. I did notice I'm in close, so. But they're also, you know, they also work a different program. Like they're just trying to get all these coho real quick for their customers and get off the water. And you know, I'm also trying to look for kings in the process. So I have a bit of a different game plan here. Yeah, I wanted to change the fly color because clear skies, sun is out, so I wanted to go with more of a green flash color than what I had on there, which I like. The other one I had on there was more for like overcast conditions. Slide just a little bit deeper here. Want to kind of see what's going on. Nothing's going on right here. I mean, nothing amazing, so we'll push out just a little bit deeper into the 30s and see if there's anything to show for it over there. Maybe these fish slid back out a little bit. The bugs are out already. I'll be honest as well. These days where it's flat calm, it's great for you know, for the boater or kayaker, but for fishing, I don't like it when it's like this. Especially right now because there's so many boats around. Imagine it being so calm, all these motors, you got all this stuff in the water, everyone's dragging around the same area. I think that certainly puts pressure on those fish, and I think that helps to push them away and get those fish to scatter about. There's a fish kind of came up, looked, and didn't take. Anyway, I really do like when there's a little bit of chop on the surface there. And normally I'm fishing away from boats, but right now they're just kind of all around me. Normally they take off and they go to different areas, and kind of got spots to myself, but it's not the case this morning there. Like I said, there's a ton of boats out here on a Thursday of all days. At this point, we just need something to rock the hell out of this one of our setups here. even crazier is the fact that I was out here yesterday, midday, early afternoon, whacking them, and now here we are in the morning, prime time, and it's been a dud for me. Not seeing too much over here. Just saw a fish blow by. It's not even like interested. It's not even coming up or looking at any of your baits. I don't know if these fish are in a weird funky mood or what. Jeez. right, made it out to the mid-30s. Not much to show out here either. At this point, I'm going to push in. We're going to push in close. Let's see what's going on in closer. Perhaps these fish pushed in. Oh, there's a fish came right up. Looking right at the flasher. He's on it. He came right off the bottom too. Nope. He's looking at the bottom one. He's kind of shooting up. Nope, he's coming up top. Look at him. He's gonna come take this one now. He's on it. He's gonna take it. I mean, he's right on it. There's no way that fish did not take that one. He went from the bottom rigger, shot up. Now he's coming back down. Look at him. This fish doesn't know what he wants. He's like, do I want the big guy or do I want the little guy? Listen, bro. Pick your poison. Pick one. Look, he's going right back up here. He's bouncing up and down. And these fish will do that. That's what's so cool about it. It's like he's trying to decide which one he wants. Do I want a little snack? A little 2-incher? Do I want the big meal, the 4-inch fly? And I think he's gone now. Ain't that something? Oh, I actually think he's still back there looking at it. Well, that was fun to see. Although I'm shocked he didn't take the either one of them. Oh no, he's still back there. He's just following it. He's coming up on it right now. See what happens if I slow it down. Look at him up there. He's just following it. He's coming up. He's nosing it. Let's see if he actually takes that. Slow on the speed here. He's just kind of stalking the fly. We got him? We got him. About time. That fish sat there for at least 2 minutes or so. It took about 2 minutes for that fish to commit to the fly. That'll be our first one of the day here. And he bit me with me going slower, at least. I mean, he was following it while I was going fast, but he actually bit it when I dropped the speed down. Come here, buddy. All right, all right, all right. Doing a death roll over here. All right. Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere. He took that fly down. All right, we got our first fish. Lord have mercy. What? So almost 35, 40 minutes in or something like that. Yikes. Yikes. All right, relax. Let's kind of get this done here. I don't know what this fish just managed to do on my stuff. Somehow he got it. All right, here we go. All right. So here. All right, we took this fish here on the little mini flasher and the 7-Up fly. So, and I was running that just I was running that pretty much 10 feet down, so he came up quite a bit. But that was just one random fish in 30 feet of water. So I'm not trying to make today a long day on the water. I got other things to do. I'm gonna go ahead and dispatch that fish right there. Well, that's one. Let's get this back out. There's another fish was looking at the coming into the spread there. Oops. Tangle ourselves here. All right, there we go. Fly looks good. This guy back out here. We haven't had a spoon bite. We haven't had a big flasher bite. We're gonna pick up our speed here in a second once I reset my lines. All right, let's back out. Gonna pick up our speed again. All right, that line's back in. Bleed that fish out. I'm waiting for some boats to pass by me, and then I could swing back in and get back shallow. Right now, I got kind of pushed out to the outside. I also have been trolling south, so I wonder if North Troll is gonna get us some different results here. Could be a directional thing too. We'll see. But hey, we avoided the skunk. It's always a good thing. I need to wash my gear. I smell so bad. My PFD smells terrible. My dry suit's been slimed up. It smells terrible. I gotta. Next couple of days after today is gonna have some terrible weather. So Not always mad at that. It gives me a couple of days off to, you know, take care of stuff, clean up or reorganize, resituate myself, set up for the next fishing trips and such. Sometimes also when you get these adverse weather, it also helps to reset things too. It kind of depends on the case, but it can also be a good thing to at times. So, all right, buddy. So jumping around the kayak. There's another fish right there. It's just random fish at 30 feet of water. It's pretty crazy. Alright, I think I got an opening here to cut in. Got another fish coming up. You might take this one. I'm starting to see a lot of these fish towards the bottom, and they're just coming up from the bottom up. And he just went all the way back down. Look at him. All the way back down to the bottom. For whatever reason, they're sitting on the bottom. Huh. Interesting. You almost think there's no reason to really go down to the bottom, but you know, I don't know. Maybe they're on a goby feed right now or something. Some more fish in the spread. Everything I'm seeing is deeper in the water column. I think we might change that paddle color out again. I'm not seeing fish interact with it. Yeah, in fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Change out the color real quick. Oh look, fish is swimming by right as I popped it. I wonder if it comes up and hits the fly. I've had that happen where you'll pop it right out of the rigger and it'll float back up and the fish will follow it and slam it on the way up to the surface. It's always cool. It's super cool. Alright, let's change this out here. gonna go with the big old orange Spin Doctor Custom that was so good last year. Let's go ahead and get it out here and see how it works right now. So many boats, it's crazy. Yep, we got a fish. Not a big one, but we finally took one on the 3-color. Probably a little runt. But hey, we'll take it. At this point, the way this morning's going. Oh Lord, he's probably tiny. I'm just hauling him in. I might end up shaking him off, we'll see. Nothing exciting here. Yeah, he's going back in. This guy's tiny, man. Look at this. This little guy, man. All right, you're going back in, buddy. Let me shake him off and give him a second chance at life here. There you go. One of those days, boys. One of those days. We'll reset this line. Oh, there's some bait. Finally. Found a stash of bait right here. Okay. All right. See if we get a bite here. Nice little drop off right there. Interesting. Let's adjust our line since we're fishing a little bit shallower now. There we go. There's a pot of fish right there. Just saw a pod fly by here. See if we can't get bit. Now that we're inside of 20 feet, there's a fish right there. Look at him. He's right on it. Is he gonna go? He's chasing it. Nope. Broke off. Swam off. I see he's there swimming with another one. There's like they're like these little groups of them here, but more activity here. I won't be surprised if that light car goes off here momentarily. There's a fish looking at the rigger right now. Got fish around here. They're looking, but no takers. Oh man, there's another one right off in the bottom. Just notice this inside water is a lot more stirred up, a lot more debris and stuff on the water. That fish is looking at that guy, but let's go fast. Let's see, maybe we get him on a fast troll here. See if that does the trick. Just took a hit on that guy. He's on it. He's chasing it. See if he sticks. Can I see him? There he is right there. He's stalking that one. He's following it. Looks like he wants it. It's coming up. Is it gonna stick? He's swiping at it right now. There it is. Hit and go. Is he on it? Yeah, he came off. Oh man, he short striked it. He short striked it. All right, let's check the fly. Anytime you get a coho bite like that, check your fly, because he might have whacked it and the hook might have tumbled over the line or something. So it looks like we're good. Well, I'm seeing more signs of life over here. That's a good thing. I think we got a fish. No, hitting. God bless it, guys. We are getting our ass kicked today. Another hit. Yeah, just a drive-by. Just short strike. I think. No, maybe not. That was a good little thump right there on the 3-color. I'm gonna get even shallower. I'm gonna go real shallow. Oh, look at that. Finally got some bait. Bait's in right in there. The rigger's bouncing right now from hitting all that bait. Look at that. That is a ton. I'm gonna mark that. I feel my line. My line's just bouncing right here, hitting it. That's crazy. That's crazy. So much bait. Oh, let's see if we get a bite through this crap. Oh yeah, there's some fish right there. Look at them. Look at them right there. Question is, are they gonna bite or what? Yeah, we got one on. They're chasing it. There we go. There we go. Right through the bait and got a bit bite. All right. It feels like I got a little size to him. Look at, and you can't see it. I stopped recording on the live, but his buddy's following him in. All right, just stay buttoned up here. I'm surprised that light bar hasn't gone off, honestly. All right, we're starting to kind of put things together here. That's a nicer size coho right there. It's a nicer size coho. He wasn't coming off that one. Alright. So I think we're gonna make some more adjustments here. I haven't gotten bit on the big paddle just yet. I was kind of surprised. That guy was so good for me last year in the spring with these, especially with getting bigger coho. And we went through that bait with no takers. Surprised me. But got fish number 2. Look at this guy, just came off the bottom. Relax, buddy. Alright, he's off. Let's get this line back out here since it's doing the good Lord's work for me today. These little Mr. Chrome flashers have become such a favorite of mine. Everything looks good. Let's see where our lines are right here. Little chunker right there, fish number 2. Oh, look at all that bait. More bait. Let's see if we get bit here. So the bait was actually in closer than what it has been. Usually I was finding out in the 20s, so the bait slid into the teens now. So I think kind of in hindsight, I should have just started in shallow, close, and then, you know, work my way out and see if there's any fish over here. Yep, there it is. There it is again. All right. Right through the bait, and fish are right in there eating on them right now. I'm definitely gonna make some adjustments here. Feels like another chunk coho. This guy's going crazy here. Just want to keep him outside of my rigger line. Yep, nice little chunk right there. Fish number 3. Look at that. As soon as we slid in, we get through some bait. Bam, fish. And the thing is like they're not hitting the spoon. The spoon's going through that bait too, and they're not hitting the big paddle. So we're gonna make some changes here. It's a nicer size coho actually. This might be the biggest one so far for today anyway. And this guy was hooked on all 3 prongs. He wasn't going anywhere. Oh look, and he's actually got an alewife in his throat right now. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Look at that. Eating those, some more bait right here. I got nothing in the water just yet. I mean, I do, but they haven't been hitting it, so. Let's go ahead and take care of this fish here. Now that I got things kind of dialed in here, we're gonna make some changes. I'm gonna take the 3 color off because we're too shallow for it. I also wonder, I mean, I am going on the north troll and I'm getting these bites, whereas before I was going south. but I also wasn't in the bait, so I wonder if I was going south through it, I probably could have picked them off as well. You know, what's crazy was yesterday, the spoon, the last 2 days was fire. Today, no takers on it. So we'll put this guy away for now. And then what we're gonna do is make some changes here. Actually, oh, this kayak is a mess. All right, let's go with let's try one of our new ones here. Where is it? Let's try. I'm looking through my stuff here. There's one I'm looking for in particular. I want to try. There it is. This ladybug. All right. Let's get this over here. Let me pull up. Change this guy out. I think we'll get back to this guy here in another couple days that he smoked last year. Change him out. I think we need let's go with this guy here. Midnight Dragon's been good. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy off the rigger here. So at this point, I'm catching fish in 16 feet of water, and there's no other boats in this close. They're all out a little bit deeper, and that's interesting to me because I don't know. I haven't been seeing a lot of. I haven't been seeing or hearing a lot of action going on out there. Normally, when guys catch fish, you'll hear them being chatty, and calm days like this on the water, you can hear everything from everyone talking. Let's get this a little bit deeper here. All right, that looks good. Now we got our stubby out. See if the stubby gets hit, or we'll see if they like the mini flasher better. The mini flashers have been fishing way better for me the last 2 seasons in the spring, honestly. Rod's in. I think I want to circle back over the where that bait was. I dropped some waypoints there to kind of just mark that area, so we'll circle back on them and see if we can't finish off with our limit here. Of course, as a charter, that's inside. The charter knows what's going on. He figured it out. Everybody else is still pushed out, at least in 25 to 30. We'll see if we could double up to end our trip today. It'll be fun and chaotic. And all I'm going to do is go right back over that track where I caught these fish. I'm going right back over that area. I'm just retracing my those fish just came up on the downrigger stubby. Blew off of it pretty quick. Let me drop this down a little bit more. Oh, people clearly saw me catch some fish because they're all pushing in now. I'm starting to get people actually pushing in right now. It's crazy. Let me get my two so I can get out of the way and be done. It's almost like a conga line of boats right now. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. At least 15 I can see right now around me. Pretty close to each other too, so it's not like they're all really spread out, but all right, there's a fish right there. Let's see, he's right on the stubby. He swiped at it. He's gonna take it. He's no way he didn't take it. Wow. He might be coming up on the high line, actually. He swiped at the stubby twice. We're getting close to where I marked the bait and I caught those fish, so let's see what happens here. Look at that. Coho coming in. Went right to the little torpedo weight first. And he's about to take the high line. Nope. He swiped at it. Fell back. I feel like I'm like a sports analyst. Coho's coming in. He's staring it down. He's coming in closer. Coming in closer. Is he going to go whack it? Is he going to go whack it? Looks like he's falling off and saying goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez. Now, mind you, I'm going south now. Same area, same spots where I caught the first 3 fish, only I was going north. Now I'm going to south troll. Had a couple of lookers, no takers, so it may very well be a directional thing. We'll find out, because once I go past those 2 waypoints I dropped with the bait, if I don't get any fish there, I'm going to spin back around and go north on that track and see if we pop them that way. We shall see. There's one right there. Yep, round. Came up right into it. All right, perfect. Perfect. And there's another coho up there with them too. So that kind of answers our question here as far as direction. We just got hit as soon as I said that. Today the magic number is 16. This guy's a little bit of a runt. I'm gonna throw him back. And here comes the bait again, of course, and I don't have a line in the water. Get bigger, buddy. Throw him back. I got a lot going on over here. All the bait's back right here. Look at this. Look at all that bait again. Let me just drop this down. That kind of sucked. I was hoping to be done, but that guy was a little runty. Good thing is the bait's hanging out right where I marked them before. Maybe they're moving around in this little area, but they're not moving too far. Let me reset this one though. I just wanted to shove it down there while the bait was there, but I need to set the weight, set the stuff back. We're getting close. Getting close, folks. Oh, look at all that bait behind me. We gotta figure out why the stubby's not getting hit here. I'm actually shocked. I mean, I got a stubby down. And it's just not taking any fish just yet. These little mini flashers have been smoking it for me. I'm just scanning around, see if I can find some bait around here. Yeah, of course. All the boats just pushed in. People saw me catch some fish, and all they pushed in close. Now I'm pinched, and I can't move out. People really are. When you're on the water, they really watch what you're doing. I might even go in shallower, to be honest with you. There was a fish right there. Let's see if we get something to go here. Come on. Where you guys at? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here because I can't really move. I'm gonna have to turn in shallow, which I'm not too mad at. I can check what's going on closer, maybe even inside 10 feet of water, even, and then once one or two of these boats pass me by, I can swing back out perhaps. I think I'm gonna do that and swing in real quick. We'll give it a shot. Oh, there's one coming up right now. Let's see if he hits any of these rods. The wind's picking up a little bit. Getting a little bit of chop on the water. A little movement on the water, rather, which I'm not mad at. I like that. Usually helps with the fishing. Oh, there's some bait back inside over there. Let's see. Huh? I can't hear you. What? YouTube. Yep. Huh? Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's always cool when people you know, mention they see the videos, man. That's so cool. Oh, there's some bait right there. Look at that. Look at that right there, smashing into them. I think we should double up. That'd be so good. Oh yeah, there's definitely coho in there. You can see them actually. Look at them coming up right there, bobbing up. There it is. Called it. They're in the bait. In the 13 feet of water. Mind you, our other rod hasn't gone. Oh. Acting like he's a bigger fish there. I can't believe the stubby is not taking the fish to that. That's actually insane. Actually insane. I don't want it. Oh, relax, buddy. There we go. We'll take him. We'll take that guy. All right. I am really shocked that the stubby didn't go there. Like, this one setup is taking all of our fish. Untangle this. Let's get this back out here because this is it's the only thing they're hitting on for me today, which is crazy. Trying to finish up our limit here. The wind's picking up. It's actually supposed to pick up around 10. All right, that rod's back in. Take care of this fish here. He's bouncing around the place. I'm immediately going to turn back on that area. I'm not going to waste time here. I'm going to spin back, go through that, see if we can't find that bait ball again, and pop our last fish. Call it a day. Oh, there's the bait right behind me. See if we get bit right here. Look at that, all behind me. Let me spin back around on that bait. So, turns out today, and I know better, which is I should have came out, and what I normally do is I start in close, in the shallows, and see if there's fish there, baits there, and then I'll push out progressively if I'm not seeing anything, there's no bait, or there's no action. But, you know, I think today, since I came out with the premise of trying to catch a king, and considering the other day when we caught them, they were in, you know, the mid-20s. I wanted to kind of start out there. So I think had we started with my Coho plan, then we would have been done a long time ago. But no worries. I mean, the important thing is figured it out, right? Made some adjustments, and we're just like we're just one fish away here. Yep, there's the bait right here. Look at that. We should have something pop off right here. Let's see. Drop another mark here. And you're right over them in 15 feet of water. We should. Come on, fishy. They're going to come. Where are they at? Actually surprised we didn't take one right there. Oh, there's one right there. He's about to take that rod down again. He's looking at it. He's gonna take it. Come on. We didn't? No way. Playing with my emotions, bro. Playing with my emotions. Where is he at? Oh, he's still looking at it. Still a chance. He might come up and smash it. But here's the thing. Look at that. You can see how close I have my two baits, right? Stubby and the mini flasher. I mean, they're within 2 feet of each other, and these fish are not even paying attention to the stubby. That's crazy to me. Now, granted, stubby has a different fly, it's a different color, but I think more than anything, it's that rotation. The mini flasher giving that action to the fly is different than the stubby action, so seems to be what they're gravitating to today. You're fishy fishy. Where are you guys? Just need one. Of course, it's going to be that situation where that last one makes you work for it, it looks like here. Let's see if we can find some bait real quick. Nothing around me yet. It's got a little chilly now with the wind kicking up a little bit. Ugh. All right, how long is it going to take for our last one? Come on. Let me turn in here. Looks like I'm the only person inside of like 17 feet of water. Ooh, it's getting chilly. We're just gonna troll this all the way in. There's no way we don't catch a fish on the troll back in. By the way, trolling into the wind sucks. Especially when it's cool air. Oh my god. Oh, there's one right on. Is he gonna take it? He was up on the high line. Come on, where you guys at? Come on. There's some coho right there. Come on. He's on this one. Is he on it? Yeah, we got him. Look at that, on the rigger, finally. Came up right on that, smoked it on the stubby. The problem is we're about to have the other rod go off because I see another fish on it. Jesus, they're all inside it. There are a lot of them over here. Guy's a little bit on the small side. I'm gonna chuck him back, I think. Relax, relax. Actually, we're gonna keep him. He choked this thing, so There's our 5 for today. Stubby finally went off. Whew. Well, what a day of fishing. Thought it'd be a lot faster than it was. Kind of already talked about why that was, but we got our 5. And mostly everything came inside of 17 feet of water. I mean, I caught this fish right now inside of 14. And there's a good amount of bait here. So we were able to get our fish. Guys are still out here, you know, working themselves away out a little bit deeper. Not many people came on the inside to check the shallows, if you will. But we did, and you know, we got our fish here, so. Good day of fishing, you know. So that's gonna wrap it up for me. Got fish to clean, got stuff to do today. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this experience of you know, doing this kind of full experience, you know. Like, I know in the regular videos, you know, you cut to fish, catch, and it looks like it's hot and heavy, you know, it's editing and stuff like that. But the reality is like, this is how it is sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's not always fast and furious and lights out fishing and such. But I was glad that we were able to get on some fish, that's for sure. So thank you guys for watching, man. If you need any gear that I have here on the kayak, you can check out the links below to the Amazon shop. Check out the Patreon, man. Full fishing reports, bonus exclusive content, courses, and my latest guide, my ultimate kayak and boat launch guide, is now out. It's a great resource for those of you that are looking for places to launch. You can, you know, fish these different areas. It's over an hour long, over 30 different spots for kayak and boats, some hidden gems there as well. So check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.